Hi friends, my name is Alice in Wonderland. I'm the self-proclaimed priestess of Wonderland, and what that means is I am taking charge and ruling over my own mental health and spiritual health journey. I'm a certified traditional herbalist and a certified clinical herbalist. I'm also a licensed massage therapist. So I have spent the last 15 years of my life exploring and navigating different rabbit holes of holistic healing. And this channel is mainly focusing, sharing my journey and also just sharing tips and tricks that I've learned along the way. These moon energy report videos are simply just sharing the information of what the moon is going to be doing this week. Also giving you an opportunity to just start your week off with intention. We're going to recite a mantra. We are going to choose a collective oracle card for the week. We're going to focus on a chakra of the week as well. I upload these moon energy report videos every Monday, so you can come hang out with us as we premiere the video at 8:30 a.m. on Monday. I'm going to leave you with future Allison. Thank you so much for joining us today. Hi, good morning, friends, and happy Moon Day. I hope you had a wonderful Aries full moon over the weekend and that you were able to burn away anything that you no longer serves you or that you're ready to release. We are going to continue to be in a waning moon phase for the entirety of this week and next week. And even if you didn't feel like you completely released everything around the full moon, you can use the entire waning moon cycle to be releasing and shedding things that no longer serve you. So this week we are starting off with a waning gibbous moon. On the image here, I have chosen to keep the full moon on here just because we are so close to the full moon, and just to have like some sort of differentiation between the full moon and the waning crescent. Because if you looked up in the night sky this evening, it would probably look like almost a full moon. And it'll just kind of look like there's this little kind of sliver chopped off the side of it. And then that will continue to increase throughout this entire week. Now, this week we don't have a quarter moon phase. This is kind of like one of those in-between weeks. However, on Sunday, you want to be shading your moon into... I misspoke here. You should be shading your moon into almost a last quarter moon. So this entire week we are waning and decreasing energy and light. However, because we're so close to the full moon, we still have a lot of energy available to us. So this is, even though we are waning and decreasing, this is your opportunity to really wrap things up, tie up loose ends, just in case you don't have that much energy around between the last quarter and the dark moon. We are working with the Halloween Oracle again this week, as well as the Crown Chakra. I don't really have an excuse for choosing the Crown Chakra. That's just what I've decided to work with this week. So these cards use a violet color for the Crown Chakra. However, some people like to associate a white light with the Crown Chakra energy. And the reason I'm just telling you this is because I think it's good to kind of visualize something while we are reciting the mantra, and one of those things you might want to visualize is either a violet or a white light. We are also going to be using the seed mantra Om, which is also associated with the third eye chakra. So if you choose to work with the third eye chakra this week, you would be using the same seed mantra, and you would want to visualize an indigo dark blue light. So let's turn up 963 hertz is the solfeggio frequency associated with the crown chakra. And again, we'll be using the Om mantra. So take a deep breath, roll your shoulders back, and let's jump in. Om, 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 Om. Take a deep breath in. Raise your shoulders up. Roll them back as you bring your hand down to your heart. And then continue to open and roll your shoulders back as you release. So how does the Crown Chakra mantra feel for you? I feel like we haven't done it in a while, but I feel like I say that about all of them. All right, what Crown Chakra message do we have for the week of October 10th through the 16th? Spirit team, open yourself up to the spiritual realms. Your angels and guides have so much to share with you. As you move forward on your sacred path, visualize beings of light as your ever-present companions. When you feel afraid or unsure of your next steps, call upon your angels and guides for help. Speak your needs out loud or write them down, using your awakened voice to illuminate what you desire. Your personal spirit team stands ready to support you. The crystal they recommend is purple fluorite, and the herb is pink lotus. As we are getting closer to Halloween and Samhain, the veil is going to be thinner, and we're going to have easier, more direct access to our spirit guides because the veil is so thin, and because we're just able to tap into that energy at this time. So this is a really wonderful time to be connecting with your spirit guides and your ancestors as we make our way towards All Hallows Eve. Today we are still kind of in that full moon energy as we are still in Aries, and we'll be in an Aries energy until 5:04 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So this allows us to burn away any excess things that we didn't get to release on the full moon. I prefer to use the entire waning moon cycle for releasing because I feel like the full moon is more about illuminating. We chose to burn away things because of the fire energy of the Aries moon. So that's why that was the activity. But the full moon is more about illuminating the good things and letting those other things fall away that aren't serving you. So holding on and illuminating the things that are working for you, the ideas that are following through, the manifestation that's happening, the alignment that you are feeling, and anything that is pulling you out of alignment is what you want to be releasing for the rest of this waning moon cycle. So like I said, 5:04 p.m. this evening, we move into Taurus energy. So Taurus is going to bring us back down to the ground after all of this fiery, active energy. I also really love Taurus energy while we're in Libra season because both Libra and Taurus are ruled by Venus. So this is very lovely energy, and Taurus likes the physical, tangible things that we love, the material possessions, the financial, our finances and money. And so having that Libra Venus energy of the idea of love and the feeling of love combined with that actual physicality of love is just really wonderful energy. So on Tuesday and Wednesday, help you come back down to the ground. Maybe continue to focus on that, whatever you were illuminating on the full moon, and really just hold on to it. Help bring it into the physical world if it is still like an idea or a dream. I also like to beautify my space on a Taurus moon. So Tuesday and Wednesday, these are good. And these are also days, Earth days are days that you want to get those physical things done that you need to do, the mundane things. The Taurus is on top of their mundane things so that they don't have to like run around and be crazy anxious with like too much to do. Taurus like gets things done one step at a time, so that you're not feeling anxious or nervous about the future and all of the things that you need to do. We want to ground into this energy after moving from the fire energy and before we move into the air energy, because this again is going to bring us up into our heads and our minds, access that crown chakra and wisdom. And specifically specifically Gemini is associated with Mercury, so this is throat chakra energy too. This is communication energy. We will move into Gemini very early in the wee hours of the morning on Thursday at 1:08 a.m. So we'll be in Gemini energy for the entirety of Thursday, Friday, and into Saturday afternoon. Gemini, as you can see, represents the twins, and they represent duality. So this is kind of looking at the other side of the coin, and Gemini is really wonderful about communicating. So using the waning moon energy to release, verbally speak out loud the things that you want to release, or writing them down and then burning the piece of paper. That's why we gave you the extra piece of paper in at the Aries full moon, so that you could literally tear it out, write the things that you're releasing onto the piece of paper and burn them, so that you can see those words dissolve and have them not be attached to your energy anymore. Releasing them 100% completely. They cannot come back into your energetic field if you don't allow it. And again, this Gemini energy, because it allows us to see the other side of the coin, it might allow you to see a perspective of, wait, is there a side of me that is holding on to this thing that I'm trying to release? So we're able to see that other side that might be like, no, I put this here because I needed it for protection. And this is when we say to it, thank you for protecting me in the past, but that energy no longer serves me and is blocking me from reaching my highest potential. So lots of things that we can do with Gemini energy. And then Saturday afternoon at 12:11 p.m. we move into Cancer. This is self-care energy, loving, nurturing, sometimes tough love with the crab energy. These are the things that nip you in the butt and say, hey, be truthful and honest with yourself. Are you really taking care of yourself? Are you filling your cup up on your day off? Are you replenishing your energy and rejuvenating your soul on your days off? Are you doing it? Cancer says maybe you're not. So it's time to allow for those emotions, water energy to come to the surface. Maybe using water energy to cleanse and replenish. And how lovely to have Cancer on a Sunday. Hopefully, if you have the day off, you can just have a lazy Cancer day on Sunday. However, this also means we will be starting off the week next week with a Cancer moon. So this is the week where we have a lot of energy still, because we are so close to the full moon. We have a lot of light, we have a lot of energy. This is the week to be productive and get things done, because you might not have as much energy next week. So what Halloween message do we have for this week? Spider, community and web weaving. She spins her silk alone in the dark with hope of collection, sticky with dreams, weaving the worlds a wide web of connection. Masses of sticky spider webs make any Halloween decorations complete. The idea of a haunted house covered in the artwork of a big hairy spider is classic horror. Even those of us who appreciate our eight-legged friends still hurriedly brush off those stealthy webs if we run into them in the dark. Although most spiders are not venomous, humans have an innate fear of them. Perhaps it's the fangs or the poison. Perhaps it's all those legs and the way they move. Perhaps it's where they live, often in dark and hidden places. Or the way our Western pop culture has demonized them by making them giant, fierce, and man-eating. Some cultures, though, revere the spider in very positive ways. In many Native American traditions, for example, the spider is the creature that gives birth to all other animals and sustains the web of life. The goddess spider grandmother, and there is also a spider woman, is a key deity that brings wisdom, safety, and communication to all the tribes. She created and wove all the stars in the night sky and makes soft webs for those that are troubled to rest upon and be supported by. Spiders' webs can be seen as a symbol of connection, not necessarily entrapment. There is a fine line sometimes between a family or community supporting us and controlling us. This card looks at this discernment. It also suggests you review the way you communicate with the spider community, at work or generally with others, and take steps to improve this or do it slightly differently. It also indicates that there needs to be a balance between what you do for yourself and what you do for others. If we give too much to the outside, our strength diminishes and we cannot weave the supporting web for ourselves. I love this for this spirit team card. This is recognizing that we are all connected on some level. We're all like these little beacons or spider webs, and we weave this web of connection between like-minded people that follow the moon. But this is also a connection to your spirit team, that you are just one part of that web, and you have all of this whole team supporting you behind you. I also love the idea of the web like catching you if you fall, or having the ability to catch your dreams within it. So by weaving this web of connections and community, you're able to filter in and call in the things that support you. What a beautiful message for this card today. Speaking of community, we are only 1 week away from our Kickstarter goal. I would really appreciate your support on this project, to share it with your friends or family, just in case there's somebody out there that might be interested in following the moon. The Just a Phase Moon Planner is now available to pre-order on Kickstarter for the year 2023. Learn about the zodiac signs, the seasons of the year, as well as the moon phases, to help you get in flow with your cycle natural rhythm so that you can plan accordingly and manifest your dreams. Every month starts on the new moon with a reflection and planning spread, as well as new moon activities that may include journaling, coloring pages, or rituals. Every month is different according to that moon's cycle and season of the year. There is seasonal information that helps you plan for the entire year and break your goals down into smaller goals that makes them easier to accomplish and more achievable. Every week starts on a Monday with a vertical weekly spread, so you are able to utilize every hour of the day to make magic every week. Every month there are also full moon activities that may include journaling, coloring pages, or rituals. Join a community of moon lovers in a private Facebook group. We have virtual meetings on Discord, and so that we can share our journey with like-minded people who follow the moon. There are yearly planning and reflection sections, as well as a mood tracker to monitor and plan according to your cycle, as it may change throughout the year. Satisfy your inner moon goddess this October by pre-ordering the Just a Phase Moon Planner for the year of 2023. Help us meet our Kickstarter goal and allow the moon to help you manifest your dreams. Thank you for those of you that have supported already. I hope that you have a wonderful in-between week, and we will see you next time for the last quarter energy.